Day 6, Natural Arch Campsite, back down to Ancient Wall Campsite. Again, approximately 9 kilometers.
Good morning, day 6. We are past the halfway mark. Countdown is on. We have 4 days left. Well, 5 days including today. It has been an incredible journey so far, and this morning looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day. A little bit cloudy, overcast, a bit of rainy. It rained all night, which means we're going to get soaked. Because today's trail, we're backtracking to Ancient Wall, and today's trail is, I would say, 90% willows. So, rain jackets on, pants are going to get soaked, feet are going to get soaked. So yeah, it is a little after 9:30. We are having a later start today. We slept until 8. Later start because we know it's only going to take us about 4.5 hours to get back to Ancient Wall. So we thought, why rush? We have all day, and it, like I said, it rained all night, so we kind of waited till the rain stopped, and so far we've been lucky. Packed up with no rain. Barb is all prepared for the wet willows. She's got her raincoat on and her rain pants. Ooh. I prefer to just get soaked and then change and use my rain pants at camp rather than getting them really wet now. But I don't have as good a rain pants as Barb does either, so that makes a big difference.
We'll see how good my rain pants are. See if they can actually keep me dry.
Yeah. Put them to the test.
Put them to the test. This is the place.
All right, here we go, heading back towards the Ancient Wall and these beautiful colored mountains on the right. Can you imagine walking for kilometers, 10 kilometers with these views? That is our life. Day 6, and I'm still so appreciative of the life that I have been blessed to have. Well, first few steps out into the trail and we're already lost. We can't find the trail. The trail's gone this morning. We know it's here somewhere, but we can't find it. I'm sure we'll find it. I'm confident in our abilities to find an 18-inch path. And there's a sign, so sign's around here somewhere.
Found it.
Oh, yay! Okay. We found a trail.
Not sure if it's the right trail, but
We'll follow it. It's going in the right direction. The sign's way up there. I didn't think it was that far over.
somehow just disappeared the thing. Wandering around.
Yeah, like there's a trail right there. Like we were way off.
The trail, but we managed to find what looked like it could be.
Well, it didn't take long once we got into the willows. Barb's already soaked.
Yep. So much for staying dry today.
Yep. And so it begins.
That's why you got me to leave.
Well, you're the one wearing rain pants. It makes sense.
Yeah, there.
That's where we're headed. If it weren't for this track leading into it, you would never know. And look at Barb, you can hardly see her. I will say though, so far I'm not as wet as I thought I would be. I think for as much as it rained, I think we thought it would be way wetter.
That's because I'm getting the most of it.
Yeah, but your jacket's not wet.
I'm helping you out, girl.
I know, but I mean, like,
I agree with
yeah,
you.
my feet aren't completely soaked yet. My arms aren't wet. My legs are, which was expected. But like,
Yeah.
they're not as wet as we thought given the amount of rain.
Yeah, I agree. It's really dry out here. They really need this rain. So.
Yeah, they've really soaked it up. Either that or it only rained on us. Going back into the trees for a little bit. And I'm not nearly as wet as I thought I would be at this point yet. I'm a little disappointed. But it's probably because Barb's leading.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is because Barb's leading.
Yes, I am. You're welcome.
Thank you. We are enjoying this forest walk while we can. We know it'll come back to an end and we'll be back in the willows. So, yeah, we're enjoying a forest while it lasts. Well, that's the end of our forest walk. Back down into the riverbed and the willows. We figure about 3 to 4 kilometers. It's quite long, as you saw yesterday. So, here we go. We might be back in the willows, but we sure have amazing views to go with them. So that's our trail, and a river is running through it. So yesterday we hugged this side, so we're going to do the same today to get around it, because we don't want to walk through that. This is what walking through the willows is like, folks. It's pretty dense most of the time. We've got a few brief clearings. But we're headed back into the thick of it. Headed back to where we're like in the middle. We're surrounded. It's just as beautiful as it was yesterday. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but it looks pretty cool with the sun shining on that mountain and the rocks glistening. It's very pretty. There, so from here you can kind of see it glistening off the rock better. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're back in the trees. Well, that section of willow we just did was the longest part. Like the longest bit of willows in one stretch. And it just didn't feel like it took as long.
It was 3 kilometers.
Yeah, it's 3. Yeah, so we were right. So 3 kilometers of willows. But yesterday that 3 kilometers just seemed to take forever, and today it was really, really quick. So fresh legs, and also I think knowing what you're going into makes a big difference. Well, we're back in the forest. Which is what I love. Easy cruising for a little while. So we stopped for a bit of a break earlier and it started sprinkling. So we put our raincoats on and we're on the move. and we're hot. But look at the sky. Overcast and cloudy, and you know as soon as we take our raincoats off it's going to start raining again. So what do we do? We are back in the willows, and it's raining again. Hopefully it doesn't last for too long. The rain, that is. The willows will. Check out how pretty that is.
It's starting to rain again. That's why we have our raincoat on.
Well, that little rainstorm got me about as wet as I thought the willows would this morning, and they didn't. So the rain made sure that I got soaked like I thought I would. Check this out. Pants are soaked, shoes are sloshy, and for a while we were walking on what was kind of like clay, and our shoes were collecting it. They got a little heavy. So, but we're thinking rain now, get this over with, so that we can have a nice afternoon and evening at camp.
Well,
Yes. I believe we're almost there. I think it's just through these trees a little bit. Somewhere over there. But it's pretty yucky right now. So just a couple minutes ago, we rounded a corner and ran into two people. There's other people out here. There's two guys that are spending the night at Ancient Wall, which is where we're staying tonight. And they're just doing a little day hike down the Natural Arch Trail. So we're gonna have company tonight. That's kind of good, because we were a little disappointed that we didn't have company last night with Simon. So they actually stayed with Simon here last night, so we're happy that he had gotten some company, and now we are. So hopefully this rain clears up. It is nicer looking to the north of us, and hopefully it comes our way, and hopefully we can have a nice evening with Kris and Will. And hopefully they're not in our spot. They better not be in our tent spot.
Because the rest of the spots were pretty poo-poo-ish.
And we're gonna move them if they are. Alright. We're thinking that we're pretty close. Thinking that our camp is somewhere ahead of us. And the sky's clearing up over there. So hopefully it's a big enough gap and a big enough push to push all of this out of here so we can have a nice evening. That would be lovely. But for now, we continue to follow the path. The very cool thing about mountains is that clouds and sunshine change them so drastically. They are so beautiful every time you look at them. I know we've shown you this shot a million times already, but this is so different. Look how pretty it is. Oh, love it. At that post, we head that way to the Ancient Wall camp. Oh, sun is shining. Hopefully, well, it's looking a little cloudy there again, but it's hard to say what it'll do. As of right now, it's beautiful. We'll take it.
Excited.
They didn't take our spot. Woohoo! Yeah, our spot is vacant. Woohoo! Oh, it's so nice to be home. Doesn't this look familiar? Alright, we are set up exactly like we were last time. We're pretty close. And when we first got here, there was a pretty bad rainstorm. So, yeah, I ended up getting the inside of my tent a little bit soaked. Trying to set it up before the rain, but now the sun is shining, and so I got my vestibules open. I'm trying to air it out and get some of the dampness out of it. Alright, because the sun is shining, we have stuff laying out to dry. You can see our shoes, socks, pants. Everything got wet coming in. So hopefully the sun lasts long enough to dry it off without another rainstorm coming in. That would be nice. It's really nice here in the sun. It's very cool in the shade. It's amazing the difference in temperature when the sun's out and when it's not. Anyway, we got here to Ancient Wall Camp at around 1:30. We made it in 3.5 hours, which is crazy. So that was like just under 10 kilometers in 3 hours. So we made really good time, so we have all afternoon to just sit back and chill and soak in the sun while we have it. Maybe read a book. Every day after today is a little bit longer. We're looking at between 12 to 14 kilometers for the next 4 days. So we've been enjoying our nice short days, and we have no regrets and make no apologies for our early ending days. Well, since we've had time this afternoon, we thought we would get our firewood prepared for tonight. And now we're just chilling in the sun. Barbara's soaking it in.
Little solar recharge.
That's right. We are loving it. And look at the view in the background. That is the ancient wall. Oh, loving the life. Honestly, backpacking doesn't have to be about go, go, go every day. Sometimes it can be, let's go as short as possible and just chill for the afternoon.
And that's what we've been doing the last couple days.
It has been. It's been nice to have a trip that's allowed some downtime. We don't normally get that. So it's been awesome. Well, it's later in the evening. We're just sitting by the fire enjoying the fire that Barb and I made. We gathered all the wood, we got it going, but our good friends Will and Kris, well, Kris hasn't touched the fire, so not Kris, but Will has been keeping it going, and he got it nice and hot, and
He's a fire Nazi.
he is a fire Nazi. We're not allowed to touch the fire without permission, but it's been a really nice evening with the two guys, just talking and sharing stories, and yeah, sharing the fire. It's been really nice. We're going to continue to enjoy the fire, and then we'll go to bed when the wood runs out. Good night. This is what sunset on the ancient wall looks like. Beautiful. What a glorious place.